There are two very different clocks next to each other. You've already seen my Howard Miller. This is a Polaris, made in China. It uses a movement that seems to be inspired by German movements. It's not like your typical Korean or just overall Asian movement. The clock actually winds clockwise in both directions. One isn't counterclockwise. Both arbors wind clockwise. Don't know if you can see there, but it is a 2-rod strike. Opens up. It came with its original key. And I will let you hear it after that one stops. These Polaris clocks, and just in general the Chinese clocks that are similar to this, have a very peculiar strike sound. Notice I have it nearly striking to the minute, and it's not striking 1 minute before or 1 minute after. Well, it's as close as I could get it anyway. That bugs me a lot. The way the movement's crutch system works too is also very similar to that of a German movement. Normally what you'd expect to find on a German movement. It has a crutch, not a wire that you bend up or down like on a Korean clock or an American clock. It uses one that you simply push to one side or the other to adjust the beat. I don't know if you can hear it, but the escapement is rather clickety-clackety. But besides that, it's been running for over an hour, and so far it hasn't stopped. So if it does stop, I guess I'll look into that, but it's been good so far, and now I only need to regulate it. So I will now show you the inside when I was taking it apart earlier to oil it. Here's the movement in its case. I still need to take this part off, and I'm going to be getting those pivots there, or whatever those are called, the oil sinks. I'm going to get them picked out with a toothpick. I am not even going to try to pronounce those characters. All I know is China there, but that's the movement. And here's the back of the movement now. There's your hammers. And they make it easy to regulate this, so you can actually do it in the case without having to, like, take out the movement. You can just do it from the back. And I think that should be a deadbeat. It looks like it was done in an American style deadbeat, as in a semi-deadbeat, but it looks like a recoil too. Rather interesting. Tell me if you think that's a recoil or a deadbeat. I think it's a deadbeat. So, with that, I'm now going to oil it. Two very different clocks next to each other, from two very different countries. China, Germany, America. That Polaris is a great example of an Asian clock. Take care.